Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Digilogue Days. I am Maya, and this is the Artist Discovery Podcast. I'm here with,
Monty.
yeah, and we're just going to talk about your career, how you got here, what you got going on right now, and we'll look into the future. So, can you tell me a little bit about your background and how you got started into music and what made you want to be an artist?
Yeah, absolutely. In about 2018, actually, I really feel like everything lined up at the same time. So, like, I never thought I would be an artist. Was delivering Domino's pizza one day, beat came on the radio, and like I just started freestyling. And usually I was like horrible at that, but it was the first time I put sentences together, and I was like, "Yo, okay." And at the same time, a dude I was going to church with was like, "Yo, I'm kind of getting into like music tech. Would you want to come over to my crib and just like hang out, try some stuff with me?" So it all really lined up, and it was crazy. It was God.
Wow, that is crazy. And it's like you can really tell how sometimes people think that these things are a natural talent, and you can really figure out that you have a talent for something without you even knowing. That's dope. That's dope. So right now with the sync licensing, can you tell me more about that? What you got going on with that?
Ooh, yeah, absolutely. For those that don't know, sync licensing is music for TV and film. I've been in the sync space maybe about 2.5, close to 3 years now, and it's gone really, really well for me. I think I make pop rap music, and the stuff that I'm making really lends to like advertising and like brand placements and stuff like that. So I've never been in a situation where I've had to like just make songs to make anything or like compromise my music. Like the stuff I'm actually making as an artist has almost all been placed, which is crazy to say. Out of like the 28 songs I've put out, maybe like 5 have never been placed.
That's really cool. Can you tell me more about how other artists can get into something like that?
Yeah. Really, it's changing the structure of how you're doing music and then understanding the landscape. So I think for me, I was always making catchy hooks and melodies and stuff like that. And it was like, yo, somebody would probably want to use this. And I feel like for other artists, every type of music can work really well in that space. It's just understanding the rules. Something I was telling my boy yesterday is that a lot of people tell you, you can make explicit music in that space. You cannot. You will not get any placements, if any, doing that. Like, so the music does need to be clean, but the greatest thing you could do is like make a song and then just play it behind an advertisement or a commercial and see if it fits, right? Or maybe edit it to make it fit, right? Like that really is the best way to start seeing like, hey, is my music viable for something like this?
Okay. And I love how you talked about how you're not necessarily making music for a specific thing. You can make your own authentic music. And I really think that's important for artists to know, that be true to yourself and really make the music that you want to make. So speaking of authenticity, your single Bulletproof, when I
Ooh.
listened to it, it just gave me like, this is me and this is who I am type
Yes.
anthem. So can you tell me what your thought process was to making that and
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah, so I'm in this really cool space as an artist where like I I've always been making music to share my emotions or feelings, but I feel like I haven't really put a bunch of my life personally in the music, and I'm making that transition right now. So with Bulletproof it really was a story of like what I've gone through. A couple years back, I was working Amazon and those hot, sweaty, disgusting trucks, like just to be able to afford to go to the studio and learn how to mix, do all these different things. And through that journey, like it really was me learning how to push past my limits to be able to do what I wanted to do. Like how much do I want this, right? And so Bulletproof really was the culmination of that, with also having different things in my life. So I put a lot of witty stuff in there that I really love. My wife's family is from Pleasant Perry, so in there, like I have fans that are in Paris, but I also have family that also love my music and Perry. Like, so it worked really well.
Thank you so much. Can you tell everybody where they can find you?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find me Instagram, TikTok, anywhere you are at Loved by Monty. Everywhere it's the same, LOVEDBY MONTY.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.